What up everybody, it's your boy Nautical back at it with another video. So I wanted to talk to you guys about an article I came across today. It's from GamingVote. It talks about how the Nintendo Switch in the first 9 months will have more exclusives that released than the Xbox One had since 2016 and 17 combined. Now when I first read this article I was like, man, this is crazy, that can't be true. And then he lists a bunch of games down low that I'll actually go over in a second that talk about the 9-month span and what's all came out over the last 2 years for Xbox. And yeah, it's kind of true. Save for a couple of games that may not make it into 2017, this is a very accurate list. But my only counterpoint to this is, why are we comparing the last 9 months of the Nintendo Switch on the market to the last 2 years of the Xbox One? We all know when you release a brand new platform that a lot of the games are going to be pushed to that platform, which gives it a really bolstered lineup. If you look at the way that the Nintendo Switch is set up, it was set up for success when it came to first party right out the gate. Now, they have 9 titles that are coming exclusively to the Switch, which is very true. But if you compare that to the first 9 months of the Xbox One being on the list, now the games aren't as good. I will 100% admit that some of the games that are on that list are pretty trash and they don't even need to be mentioned in the same breath as some of these other games. But there's about 12 to 13 legitimate games that actually released in the first 9 months on the Xbox One that would actually just blow this counter argument up. Like I said, it's not going to compete with them on like a selling level or even a hype level because some of these games aren't as good, but they did release exclusive titles during that first year. And I will say Nintendo did have a better launch lineup than Xbox One and PS4 in that first year. So that's not to be argued. The whole argument is, why are we picking games in the last 2 years just to fit an argument? When you put up an article that says games that release in the last 2 years on one platform is less than the system that had them come out in the first 9 months of that platform, you're kind of just throwing salt on the wound of another platform just because you want to prop up another one. And that's not a fair comparison, especially when you're talking about a brand new system that just hit the market in the last 9 months compared to a system that's going into its 4th year. Now, we all know that Sony has a different model when it comes to their exclusive games. They have hit a real big stride when it comes to like all the games that they're releasing on their system within year 3, year 4. And that's very understandable, and that is a better argument than trying to compare it to the Nintendo Switch, because a lot of people are going to say that PlayStation does that right, and I agree with that 100%. Microsoft needs to learn from that model and copy it and do whatever they need to do to make their system just as good as that. But ultimately, you know where I think this comes from? I just believe this is an individual that loves Nintendo platforms, and the fact that it's not getting as much pub or as much notoriety as the Xbox One X coming out, and he feels like the Xbox One X doesn't even have games. This is his way of putting out an article that says, hey, look at the Nintendo Switch. It has games that are even coming out that the Xbox One doesn't have come out. Plus it has more of them than in the last 2 years of the Xbox One combined. And I just think that's a shitty message, but who am I to disagree? This is an opinion piece overall, and everybody's entitled to their opinion, even though I think this opinion is wrong with the way that he is actually putting these two systems together. It would have been a better comparison if he would have did it a different way. But guys, what do you think about this article? Do you think that this guy's spot on, or do you think this article has much to be desired? Let's talk about it in the comment section. Also, what are some things that you would put out to make Microsoft's first party lineup even stronger? Let's talk about that too. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure you sub to the channel if you haven't. Like this video if you like the content. Turn on those notifications. It's gonna let you know the next time my video goes live. It's your boy Nautical. You guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.